Thanks for hopping on for some Zen, body, and soul. Are you your own worst critic? How do you talk to yourself, especially during the tough times? Would you like to end your self-sabotage? Well, then you've come to the right place for some Zen, body, and soul. I'm super excited about this topic today because I really think self-sabotage is something most of us do at one point in our lives. So first I want to start with asking you guys, what do you say to yourself, especially when times get tough, when circumstances arise in your life that try and push you down? Are you your own worst enemy, your own worst critic? Really, you need to notice what you say to yourself. Do you say, I'm worthless, I'm stupid, I'm worth nothing? I just took a seminar this past weekend and we had a number of speakers. There were about 90 people in the room. A lot of them spoke. And the things we say to ourselves are really unbelievable. They wouldn't even be things we'd say to our friend or our acquaintance. So we really are our own worst self-critic. And then in my blog, I share a story with you guys about an exam I took years ago. It was my Massachusetts bar exam. It was super important. I studied super hard, but yet I kept telling myself I was gonna fail. I was gonna fail because of my past history of test anxiety. And I convinced myself so much that I saw it on the paper. I believed it even before I saw it in reality. And what happened? Yes, I failed that exam. And as upset as I was the cause of it. I created it. I self-sabotaged it. So really, how do we go about not self-sabotaging ourselves and really having that self-love? Well, number one, we need to notice it. And how do we notice it? When the circumstances arise, notice what you're saying to yourself. Are you saying, I'm gonna fail, I'm worthless, or you are worthless, telling yourself as if you're talking to yourself? Because that's what we do. We talk to ourselves. And a lot of the times we self-sabotage and we talk ourselves right out of whatever we want to achieve. So really to notice and stop yourself the instant you hear that negative self-talk. Then to change it. No, your emotions are not going to automatically change. If you think you're going to fail the exam and you're freaking out, well, when you say to yourself, you know what, I'm going to give it my best shot and surrender, leave it up to fate. I made it through law school and I will do my best that I possibly can to pass this exam. And if you just keep saying that to yourself morning, noon, and night, maybe you have to say affirmations, which are positive statements to fill your mind with positive self-love rather than talk yourself out of it and self-sabotage. Maybe you have to do that 5 times a day, 10 times a day. I know somebody who has like 15 affirmations and they start the day religiously saying those affirmations in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. And in the beginning when they started, there was so much negative self-talk that they said those 15 affirmations probably like 10 times a day. So really it's retraining your brain to actually appreciate yourself and not be so hard on yourself. Guys, we're our own worst critic. And the reason why I know is because I was there too. I really was my own worst self-critic. And so you're going to change that language. You're going to work on those affirmations. You're going to reframe your mind. And then you're going to try and imagine that you're two people. Your higher self and your actual self. And when your higher self talks to your actual self, which was originally the negative self-talk, now it's going to be your best friend. So you're going to talk to yourself as if you're your best friend. If your best friend said, I'm really scared. I am taking an exam. It's super important. It means the world to me. And I have a history of test anxiety. What would you say to that person? You would probably say, well, guess what? You got through an awesome law school. You persevered through 3 years. You did super well. So there's no reason at all that you won't be successful at this exam. So deep breathing, relax, and stop thinking negatively, right? Isn't that what you would say to your best friend? I think so. So guys, it's all in the way you look at things. If you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things change. That's by my favorite Wayne Dyer, who dear to my heart. So guys, I hope this helped. Please go on and read my blog below. And I hope you comment at the end of it, because I would love to hear your takeaways, your stories, and maybe what's holding you back, what your own personal self-talk and self-sabotage is, because I am here to help you. Thanks, you guys. I hope you have a great day, and let's stop that negative self-talk. Namaste.